Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands tonight. They are as fast as they come. The former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK.
It'll be ding-ding from birth above there off.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the former British welterweight champion from Sheffield, England, here is the former welterweight champion of the world, Kell, Special K. Brook.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The courage on display here is incredible. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. In their first fight, Amir Khan was beaten comprehensively, but he's decided to take the rematch. Maybe he knows something that we don't.
We saw the result. That fight finished in 6 rounds. Now they're going to do it again because Amir Khan needs redemption. He needs to prove it was a mistake. It was luck. So, this is that fight that answers everybody's questions. That answers everybody's stroke of luck, everybody's genius, everybody's...
And down goes Amir Khan! And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here. Did you see that? This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Let's talk about Khan in that round. On to the second round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. How about that time counter shot? And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Punch, counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
Get out there and switch.
The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and hold that thought! Amir Khan is rocked! I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. Let's see if they go to the body. The straight right just misses. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Missing with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he just missed with that left jab. They exchange punches. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He threw a punch and just got counters. Amir Khan in some real trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. At least for now.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Leaves a knockout without a...
Take that confidence away.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see Kell go down? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Incredible work rate. Nope, that hook won't score. Swing and a miss with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
Love that.
As
The jab slick. Just keep him on the jab.
on to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That big hook doesn't land. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
It's when you talk.
There's the bell to start round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. His stamina is off the charts. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
Too early.